from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Categories, you have well options, inside zone is selected.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throws for the tight end. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands. They can just
turning it on! And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it up to 44.
Man, it is such a weapon to have running backs that can not only run the football, but can catch it as well. And a nice job there, David, finding the matchup one-on-one with a linebacker, a little angle route to get the first down.
Yeah, and those angle routes are hard to defend because the running back looks like he's going out first. So when I'm a linebacker, I'm like, oh, crap, I got to catch him. And then he breaks in really quickly, and a nice throw to throw it in front of him and get the first down.
So the offense more than happy with the result of the play. Will decline the penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to throw. It's Bailey. Finds the tight end. All down the middle. Move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Part in the backfield. It's Smothers. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Touch pass on the right. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
And I love the defense here, playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's 3rd and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, set the tone, make it a statement. 4th and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Formation, error 6 cadet, nickel, die, 2 to 3 up, cover 4 quarters. Tempo.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Paul finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Two categories. You have 27 options. Cover 3 does match the
Hitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Lopez to pass. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the tight end. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
Cover 3 is selected.
They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. Slings it downfield. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the...
Return. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. It'll be a run on third and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Using his feet to buy time. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out, at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Got a man in the middle. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Takes a shot. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Fourth down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion and still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Get it out on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
You have wild options. Goals are selected.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
You have 9 options. Excellent is selected.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Time. Cover 4 quarter. Tampa 2.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Lopez wants to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Under fire. He makes a catch. Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's shipped. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Quick release by the QB. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Double bracket, 1, dub, formation, concept, cover 1, cover 1 hole.
The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
One of the R1 stack, normal Y, doubles offset WK, RPO, normal Y off dub, wing trick sub, Y off, tricks key.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
Shuffle,
the officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Uncorks it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Audible.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Entering play call, concept, there are 6, cover 3, there are 10 categories,
Waning seconds of the first
options,
half, let's see how they handle it. Lopez wants to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Entering play call,
They took a shot to the end zone and
6
found 6
categories,
points
you have
waiting on
15
them.
options, cover 3 matches
That's a great
selected.
job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock
Entering play
management,
call,
and they now
you have
take the
7
lead going into the
options,
half.
5,
And you just got to
4,
wonder, too,
return
David, how does that
matches
affect the
selected.
confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Entering
They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42.
One of the favorites, person that has quick Hail Mary.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. He tries to take the top off. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Cover 1, you all.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Under fire. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
Play action, pat, MTN, shotgun, MTN, I'll go, MTN spacing.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field.
Post.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He wants to throw it again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket, and that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield and Smothers. And the defense settled in and stopped that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
To throw, it's Bailey. He's got it. Get to the end of the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive.
Sluggo.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smothers. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the mark.
Entering play call, concept, there are 6 categories. You have 10 options. Cover 1 is selected.
And they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ship. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now,
it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet, it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
To the air, it's Bailey. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Coach RPO peak jet, orbit mesh, RPO alert, inside play, formation, error, concept, sweep, play type, there are 8 shot, outside, draw, AHB draw.
First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Gives it to the back on the draw. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. We reached the break. It's NC State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
You've got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort.
There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses.
Touchdown, UNC!
Entering play call, formation, error 6 cap, Nickel.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
Lopez to pass. He's got it for the two-point conversion.
And I think you hear about this chart all the time. When to go for two, when not to go for two. Smart decision. Second half, being up by one doesn't help you. Getting that two-point conversion, that's a big deal. Now this offense up by a field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Red option is selected.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
So now it's second and long. He might want another play. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Inside zones.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Third and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Short cross.
Wants to go up top on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner goes down.
Entering cover 3, there are 10 categories.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ship. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 35. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
There are 10 categories.
You have 38 options. Cover 3 is selected. Cover 3. In a big situation in the fourth quarter, he can take off and still take care of the football. Get a big first down. Continue to put this offense in a good position to succeed.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
The run to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Lopez wants to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Might be looking to run. Big fella moving. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Entering
late in the game, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Play call.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
Selected.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. He Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he
entering
took a
play
shot
call,
trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
You have 12
Couldn't make the
options.
connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
There are 10 categories.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
On the run, it's Goff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. Lopez to pass. Still looking on the move. Deep shot for the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
And it'll be fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestion, formation. There are 6 categories. There are 5 subcategories. Option 3, over. There are 5 categories. You have 36 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
No more hope.
Entering play call, you have 7 options.
And that extra point is a big one as they
selected.
now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Categories. You have
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, can get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors